When one thinks of mountain biking in British Columbia, usually evergreen forests, wooden stunts, and big mountains come to mind. And along with those big mountains come some steep trails. And for some people, the steeper the better.
You got it.
I personally enjoy the adrenaline rush that comes along with these trails, so I seek them out. And as a result, I've ridden some of the steepest trails in North America.
Woo. Nice.
Horseface at Windrock Bike Park in the wet certainly got the blood flowing.
You okay?
Diesel Wolf in Pemberton in the moon dust wasn't optimal either.
Woo.
It took all I had to ride the Black Lung on Dirt Diggler in Fernie. And riding the hardest trail in the world scarred me so much, I look for any excuse not to return. But all of these don't compare to the sheer steepness of the trail we're about to ride today. Dead Dog in Golden, BC. According to Trail Forks, it's the steepest trail in Canada, if not the world. And with an average grade of 63%, it's the type of trail where once you drop in, there's no going back. So as Antoine, Yuka, and myself drove up, the anxiety started to set in. This was going to be one of the scariest trails I'd ever ridden. I just told myself, no matter what happens, it's going to be fun, and if something was too far out of my wheelhouse, I would just walk. But once at the top, we had a look at what we were in for, and dropping in cold into a loose, shaly chute did little to calm my nerves. But luckily for me, Antoine volunteered to drop in first.
That's a rough start. I mean, you haven't ride yet.
Oh, it's so... Woohoo! He always does that.
Still dusty. He looks good, which made me feel better about it, but I still wanted to go in as slowly as possible as it would be easy to pick up unwanted speed.
Gotta say, a little nervous. Me. Oh my god. Oh, I can go pretty slow actually. Oh, okay, that's not bad. Okay, picking up speed. Whew. Oh, okay. You can go pretty slow. Oh my god.
That actually wasn't that bad. And even Yuka made it down.
Yeah.
Though she had some reservations.
Oh, I regret it to come here.
And though I was happy that that was the end of the shale, the trail actually got steeper at this point and more difficult. But my strategy of taking my time seemed to work, and I made it down the next section without much problem.
Okay, here we go. Oh, I'm getting messages now. Holy crap.
But Yuka's luck didn't quite go as far.
Slow, slow, slow. Slow.
Corner!
You okay?
I'm good. Got my bike?
I'm holding it, yeah.
Great. The last step was a bit too big, yeah?
Yeah, you're going a bit too fast, honey.
I know, but
Yeah.
I couldn't stop, honey. Oh, yeah, please. But,
You choose like the perfect spot to fall, you know? You avoid Eric in the tree, you avoid me, you avoid the bike.
I'm thinking always, you know, how to crash.
That was the plan.
But it's not just average riders like us that fear this trail. It's the pros as well.
The coolest part is that you know you're in for like 15 minutes of sick riding. Once you get past the terrifying bit.
Jesse Melamed, a top enduro racer known for his ridiculously fast POV footage, recently raced down this trail. And if you watch his footage on Dead Dog, that speed of his all but disappears. In fact, that race I mentioned is called Psychosis, and it had a revival this year. It was originally raced in the early 2000s, and it attracted some of the world's top downhill racers like Sam Hill and Stevie Smith. And every year, it lived up to being one of the gnarliest downhill courses around. And this year, that carnage continued.
Oh my God, Finn! Oh! Dude, that was so rowdy!
After Yuka collected herself from her crash, we still had more to do. But we quickly had a decision to make. Go down the super gnarly main line or the slightly less gnarly B line on the right.
Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3, here we go. Oh yeah.
See?
That's probably not too bad.
Yeah. I feel like I can go slow.
Okay. Show us how it's done. It's good, he says? Whew. Woo. Holy crap! Jesus, there's still more coming.
And down lower was another one of these gnarly and not quite as gnarly options.
Good. Good though.
Are you sure that's good? Oh, it's really gravelly. Oh, it's actually grippy. Whew. Okay, we made it.
Dead Dog is actually a relatively short trail, but we're still at the top of the mountain and we still have a lot of riding to do. There's still plenty more of the Psychosis course down below. And while it may not be as steep as Dead Dog, it's still pretty darn steep. But with that 3,800 foot descent complete, Dead Dog was still on our minds, and Antoine and I really wanted another lap at it. But this time, trying to link everything together in one run without stopping. Antoine was even keen enough to take the direct line off the top.
Oh.
You!
Yeah, nice.
Oh, it's alright!
It's alright.
That doesn't look alright to me.
So dusty. I think I'm not gonna do that.
But I'm a bit of a scaredy cat and went for the so-called easy option.
Oh yeah. All right. Oh, there's a spoon on the trail. What's this? What's that all about? Okay. I think go right here is the way to go. Oh my God, I almost stopped over this rock. It's working, it's working. God, picking up speed. Oof. Whew. Okay. Oh, there's a catch here. Okay. Whew. Holy crap. Okay. Go straight across. Oh my God. Okay. Loose catch berm down there. Oh my God. Okay, I gotta stop. Front brake is just going whoop as the fluid heats up. Okay. If I pump it up, it goes back to normal. Oh my God. Definitely gets the adrenaline going, that's for sure. Holy crap. Okay. I'm gonna get some speed here. Oh my God. Okay. Do I really want to go down that? Antoine went pretty slow. Let's go down and see. Okay, it's not that bad. Oh my God! Oh my God! There's a catch there. All right, go this way. Oh my God. All right.
You think it was more loose this time?
It might have been. It warmed up, and I think the temperature makes a difference.
Yeah. I lost it. I started going so fast. So I was going super fast and just sliding, and I just smashed the berm, and I like kind of stopped there.
Okay.
It was super scary. I've never went fast like that. And
But
whoa,
that's fun, eh?
Yeah.
I'm glad we did it again.
Yeah.
I can now safely say that Dead Dog is one of my favorite riding experiences thus far. Actually, I just really love super steep gnarly trails like the ones I mentioned at the top of the video. In fact, now that I've ridden so many of these, how do they compare? Which one is the hardest? Well, coming in at number 5 has to be Horseface. Still very steep and difficult, but it's not quite as tricky as some of the others here in BC. I've put Diesel Wolf in at number 4. It's generally very steep, but the trail surface is pretty good with a lot of rock slab. The unrelenting steepness, loose surface, and topic of this video puts Dead Dog in at number 3. Dirt Diggler has some pretty committing moves on it, including the Black Lung. Woo. Sit! Oh, that was awesome! At number 2, this trail truly was at the edge of my ability. And number 1 has to be what I've called the hardest trail in the world. It was way over my ability, and despite numerous requests by you guys to go back to it, I've still not returned. As for riding Dead Dog, it has to be one of the most exhilarating experiences I've ever had on a bike. The combination of pushing my limits and the fear and tension of it all is really addicting.
You got it?
A memorial to a hang glider pilot at the top of Dead Dog might say it best though. But, as always, thanks for watching and stay gnarly.